boy, did I hear from Siri about this. After a long day of driving, the place I reserved for us to spend the night just so happens to be next to a ghost town in an area called Bearmouth. Well, needless to say, I'm no longer allowed to make reservations. Bearmouth RV Park is easily accessible to I-90 and is about 35 miles east of Missoula, Montana. It sits on the Clark Fork River, which is great for kayaking, canoeing, fishing, maybe even swimming if the weather permits. Well, overall, Bearmouth RV Park is a pretty decent campground. Services include electric, water, and Wi-Fi. Fortunately for us, we didn't have any visitors from the nearby ghost town during our stay at Bearmouth RV Park. What we did have come rumbling through in the middle of the night were trains. Trains that felt like they were right on top of us. But overall, our stay at Bearmouth was successful. We made a couple of trips into Missoula where we were able to open up a new chapter in our RV lifestyle. Well, goodbye, Bearmouth RV Park. We are now heading to Glacier National Park.
Here for some fuel. Yeah, the shade is a little more brisk than usual.
Diesel 369.
Yeah, I have to ask Mr. Wonderful now if we have fuel in the mornings before we head out, because we almost got stuck in Wyoming leaving Cody.
I messed up leaving Cody.
Yeah.
I didn't check my fuel.
So
ain't much between
there
Cody
was
and
nothing. I was praying.
But some sweet little old lady told us where we could get fuel at.
Thank you, Jesus.
There's nice people out there, believe it or not. There are some nice people out there.
Yes.
Well,
I think she gave it to us like with landmarks. It was like landmarks.
Yeah,
when you go here, and when you see this, this is when you turn right, and when you see this, you turn left.
I understood that. I'm good. I'm good with like landmarks. You just tell me names of streets and I forget them.
But it was nice that she told us, so it saved us.
Well, I've got to clean a windshield, otherwise my wife will get upset with me.
Okay, Mr. Wonderful.
cold last night.
Yes, it was.
I mean, when I got up this morning, it was 38 degrees. Which, you know, you think Montana, 38 degrees, not that bad, but not in the middle of June. And what was day before yesterday? We were walking around with shorts and flip flops. It was in the 80s.
Yes, it was very nice.
Nice. And then yesterday, we left to go to Missoula, and it was 59 degrees. Because when we got the Jeep, it was 59 degrees. By the time we got to Missoula, it was 43 degrees. That's how quickly the temperature dropped.
And it kept dropping.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, because it was rainy, it was just raw day. And then all of a sudden the sun comes out, and it's like, oh, this feels pretty good. The next thing you know, the clouds are going, it gets cold again. Man, this is just absolutely, this is wacko weather here.
It was cold.
But it's not going to be as bad. Well, right now, first of all.
What's the temperature right now?
Right now we're at 54 degrees.
54 degrees.
And we're heading to
Glacier National Park. We're meeting up with our friends, which we met up in the Black Hills, Grant and Carolyn, and they spend 6 months in Montana and 6 months in Florida, and so in the summertime when we come up here, we come to visit them. So we're meeting up at the Glacier. They never been there, and we haven't been there, so it's going to be really nice. I'm excited about that too.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's my favorite word, excited.
I'm excited about going to Glacier, but I'm not excited about what's going to happen tomorrow and the next day.
Oh, blizzard. We have a blizzard warning.
We have a winter storm warning.
Yikes.
I mean, a winter storm warning. It's middle of June. A winter storm warning.
Mr. Wonderful here is Florida native.
I didn't plan this. I didn't plan the trip.
He didn't plan the trip. Because Mr. Wonderful likes to be in flip-flops and shorts all the time.
Exactly. And that's where we're going to be
because
Thursday, Friday.
Where would we be right now if we were homestead? He would be in the pool.
We'd be at the pool going to the beach, one or the other. But yeah, and definitely in flip-flops. And shorts and tank tops, t-shirts, whatever. But yeah,
it's cold.
This is different weather up here. And what was that lady saying last night we were talking to? She said that you asked me a question about the summer. When does summer actually start here?
She said she doesn't know.
She says July 4th.
July 4th.
She said July 4th. Hopefully. And I'm like, July 4th? I mean, that's the middle of summer. That's when the summer begins. And she said that 2 years ago, September 12th, they had like a foot of snow or something like that. And she says that was a very short summer.
That was a very, very short summer. But it's true because, I mean, when we were coming through, was it Wyoming?
Yeah.
The mountains, I mean, they were covered with snow.
Yeah.
When we were coming through, when we left Buffalo, and we were going through the Bighorn.
Bighorn.
Yeah, the canyon, the Bighorn Canyon. Oh my God, that is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, that was good.
It was just absolutely stunning. And you see the mountains covered with snow, so that was a pretty sight.
Yeah, that was. I
mean, it's pretty sight when you're warm inside a vehicle, but when you're walking, it's not a pretty sight.
It's pretty here. I mean,
yes, it is. We love Montana.
This part of Montana is just absolutely beautiful. Just too cold for my blood.
Yes, too cold.
Too cold.
But it's cold for me, and I'm from New York City. It's cold for me, and I can't tell. I think my bones. I'm getting old because my bones are. I can't tolerate the coldness too much.
Great place to visit, though.
Yes.
Great place.
Very nice. Well, Missoula, the city, was very nice.
Yep.
They had like little restaurants and shops, and I mean a lot of activity going on there. I mean, you can tell by the traffic that was there.
But it has the University of Montana is there.
Yes.
But it was really nice. But we went there went into Missoula for a reason. We came here a few days early because there was some business we need to take care of, and then yesterday we went in because since today's Father's Day, yesterday my beautiful Mrs. Wonderful, she took me to breakfast, and that was awesome. So then, and then we picked up some little shopping, some provisions. Yeah. So we're making our trip today up to Glacier.
Yes. Okay. So stay tuned so we can show you. I mean, if you haven't been to Glacier, we haven't. It's our first time, and we're excited about that. But I mean, if you've been there, comment down below. Let us know. Yeah. Because there's so. I mean, this place is so big. We might probably miss something.
Yeah.
But we'll come again. So stay tuned.
Here's a fun fact. Did you know that the climate around Flathead is everything? Yes, and I'm talking about cherries. It has mild climate, which allows for cherries to prosper on the east shore and the vineyards for the wine production on the west shore. And we were told that cherry orchards and Flathead Lake go together like motherhood and apple pie. Isn't that sweet? I'm guessing because cherries thrive along the shores of the largest freshwater lake in the United States, west of the Mississippi. We weren't able to indulge in the cherries as we were here in June, and they blossom around mid-July to mid-August. Oh well, maybe next time we'll get to taste some cherries.
Here's a fun fact. The community of Hungry Horse comes from the tale of two horses, Tex and Jerry, who had wandered away from the logging sled in the winter of 1900. The horses struggled in the deep snow for a month and needed to be nursed back to health, giving the community the name Hungry Horse. For the next few days is going to be at the West Glacier RV Park and Cabin, which is very conveniently located just a short drive to Glacier National Park and a short walking distance to West Glacier Village, where you can find plenty of restaurants and places to shop. Now, for those that are new to our channel, I want to apologize for the loss of footage for this area of Montana. Sari's phone took a tumble down a cliff while we were in Moab. Fortunately, Sari did not go down the cliff with him.
While here, the weather wasn't cooperating. The sun road was temporarily closed. We were not too happy, but the next day we took a boat tour around Lake McDonald. Afterwards, we went to this little town called Apgar. Did some shopping, had some lunch, ice cream, and coffee because it was chilly. All in all, it was a wonderful day.
We had a wonderful time with our friends there at Glacier National Park, but we were excited to get back to Missoula, because back in Missoula, we were going to take delivery of our new Airstream. Sarah and I want to thank Nate and the entire sales team at Bretz RV and Marine in Missoula, Montana for simplifying our purchase of our Airstream while we were in Missoula. But a very special thank you to John, who took his time to explain all the different components of the Airstream. It gave us confidence as we left the dealership. We're all on our own and heading to Butte, where we'll be spending our first boondocking night at a Harvest Host.
Does it feel like I belong? Trying to keep it alive on this hungry side for a better confirmation. Yeah, I'm heading for the station and I can feel love is real. Now you try. If you're willing to just come along with me, we can feel no more lies. A simple dream of you and I. All my friends by my side.
So John is saying, here comes the fun part. We are at a Harvest Host here in Butte, Montana. So,
If you notice here, you get a picture like this slopes down.
right.
Where we're at right now, we got thrust and level out here. You see this? This back end needs to come up a little bit to get it to there. We're a little bit off here, which we're going to end up having to make a little adjustment, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. But the worst part is getting it up. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to back up just a little bit so the tires roll up onto the ramp.
Right. This is all new to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too. So we're roll up onto the ramp. Just stop me when this thing comes up here. This gets this. When this hits this, stop me.
Okay.
Right?
Should I go on the other side or this
You
side?
can be on that side.
All right. So I just came to the other side so that I can let him know. A little more, just a little more. A little more, just a little more.
So I may end up having to get my yellow ones out.
And why is that?
Because of the height of it.
Okay.
So I may end up getting my, I'm gonna see how far down this goes. If it goes down far enough, alright, but if not, I might have to get the yellow.
So we might have to get the bigger ones.
Let's-
Good. Good job.
That's why we got the level
Yes.
right there. That's the exact reason we got the level. just like that.
And just like that. We gotta be careful with those stairs that it doesn't hit us on our knees. They're a little tricky, but my husband loves a challenge, don't you?
Here's a fun fact. Butte, Montana holds the honor of being the coldest city in the lower 48 states. The temperature in Butte falls below the freezing point 223 days each year on average. Here's a fun fact. The town of Anaconda, Montana was originally named by its founder, Copperopolis, because of the amount of copper that was found in the area. However, though, the name Copperopolis was already used by another town. So the name Anaconda was given to it by the postmaster of the time by the name of Clinton Moore.
Does it feel like I belong? Trying to keep it alive on this hungry side for a better confirmation. Yeah, I'm heading for the station and I can feel love is real. Now you try. If you're willing to just come along with me, we can feel no more lies. A simple dream of you and all my friends by my side told me that I should find some love. I've been walking around trying to catch you with my eyes. There's no one in my heart, but I guess it's a start. An easy conversation. Get a bit of your attention. I can feel love is real. Now you try. If you're willing to just come along with me, we can feel no more lies. A simple dream of you and I. A simple dream of you and
Here's a fun fact. The Canyon Ferry Dam was originally built in 1896 and then replaced in 1954. The dam's use is for flood control, irrigation, recreation, as well as hydroelectric power.
I've been walking around, waiting for you to shine. People passing me by. Does it feel like I'm
adventures today began at Butte, Montana, and we were going to stay another place, and we couldn't stay in that location. And so we started looking around, and we drove up to Helena, which is the capital of Montana. And we started looking for other places to stay, and we just found this state, I don't want to say it's a state park, it's more like state land that you can actually
Dispersed parking.
disperse parking.
Or camping. Sorry.
$18 a night, but you don't have any utilities, you don't have any water or electric and that, but that's okay. So we're
prepared for that.
We were prepared for that. We're rigged for that. And then we came to this place here, and it's so beautiful. It's a huge reservoir. We crossed over a dam, come over some serious hills, mountains coming down into
It was
it.
a beautiful scene.
Beautiful scene. And we're parked right here on this beautiful place, just with the mountains in the background. We never would, if we would have planned this, it would have never happened. Never would have happened.
I think that the best places that we've gone to are places that we do not schedule to go.
Yeah.
Right? Have
Yeah.
you noticed? I mean, because look back there, you can see it's just beautiful mountains.
Yeah.
All the ways, panoramic views all around.
Look all the way around us here. And the reservoir goes way back that way,
And then
and it goes way back this way.
it's just very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. So our view for a couple of days is just going to be very nice.
Yeah. And we just lucked upon this place.
Yeah, we just got lucky.
And it's out in the middle of nowhere. Travel down
What's it called? It's called
Hellgate?
Hellgate.
Hellgate.
I don't like the name.
Well, we could have stayed at Chinaman, but that's another name of another place down the road there. But we went on the website. We were looking for anywhere, and this one slot came open, and so we'll take it. And here we are.
So we're just showing you because, not every day we are doing activities. There's a lot of travel days too, because we're trying to go as many places as we can before the winter time comes. But oh my God, this is just beautiful. This is just really pretty.
To see the beautiful places, you just got to get off the beaten trail, so to speak, and this is off the beaten trail.
So kudos to Mr. Wonderful.
I found it.
He found it. So check, brownie point.
Well, this morning she says, where we're going to go? And I'm like, I don't know. And she says, what do you mean you don't know? I mean, we ought to find some place because we need to have a place to stay. And I said, well, the Lord take care of us. He'll find some place. And
he did.
Man, he found us a real charm.
So if you're in Helena, Montana, check this place out.
Yeah. And there's going to be more places. We're going to visit even more places because we're just getting started.
Exactly.
More we're seeing things, the more we want to see things. And wow, another part of Montana.
Stay tuned to next week where we mooch dock at our friend's home in Ennis, participate in their spectacular 4th of July parade, watch a rodeo, and much more. Thanks for watching. This is Sari.
I'm John.
Our adventures today. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. See you down the road.